Okay, Aries, welcome to your mid-April reading. Thank you for coming. If you haven't already, please subscribe. This is a new channel, so that would mean a lot. But we're just going to do some cards, so buckle up. Justice. The Nine of Swords and the Ten of Cups. What this is coming through as is there's a lot weighing on your shoulders about what's expected of you and what you expect to come from certain activities that you've been engaging in. These two cards here, they're at the final kind of leg of their suit, the 9 and the 10. It means that in terms of like your thought processes, your emotions and inspiration about things are getting full to the brim. You might be doing some mental gymnastics to kind of justify why you were doing certain things. That's coming through with the Justice and the Nine of Swords cards. And the expectation, I mean, this happy family here is indeed happy, but all good things come to an end, and this is kind of the last hurrah before something kind of, you know, gets a little too much or buckles under the pressure. And it's definitely weighing down on you, Aries. The Justice card is not a pleasant card to have at times, because it just does feel like a lot of responsibility. You can't kind of just go with the flow when you have the Justice card. It often means that you have to navigate things quite carefully and be very responsible with yourself at this time. So I think it's coming through as you've definitely gotten to a place where you're kind of like, yeah, it seems like you're at a place in your life where through the month where you're comfortable and it's working out and things are kind of like finally happening for you, but it's just not feeling that way deep down. It's the beginning of something, you've worked quite hard towards it, but these two cards indicate, and the Justice card indicate, that you're having trouble kind of keeping it together, Aries. Let's just see how we can try and resolve that. What has come through does seem like it's been good for you, but just the whole attempt to kind of hold it together is where we might be slipping. So what have we got? What have we got a solution to this? We'll just like continue to progress. So, I mean, I said that it's come to an end because of these two cards, the 9 and the 10 here. It's coming to fruition, but the 3 and the 6 of Wands here they mean that there's still a ways to go. So in your mind, you may have already completed this, but little do you know that there's like more to go in this adventure and through the month, Aries. It might feel like you have like a pause to reflect and protect what you've already come up with this month, but there's a little ways to go. So if this is a romantic thing or a career thing, it might feel like you've just come to a climax with it, but there's another chapter. And what is that next chapter going to look like for the remainder of the month? It is a time for reflection. You'll get a whole new perspective of the situation that you're in. Someone will reveal a new kind of like character trait, or you might get some additional responsibilities at work, or you'll just see through an illusion. You'll really cut through to the core of what you're grappling with. But yeah, no, this is a really great reading. I mean, yeah, just to recap, you're navigating something that feels like it's an accomplishment, but you're having trouble keeping afloat through it. What you don't know is that there's a new chapter coming, although it feels like it's the end of what you've been working on. There is something else that's going to develop from it, and it's going to allow you to see the new dimension of somebody that you're working with or you're collaborating with, or even just seeing through the project itself, finding a new dimension. I would say that, yeah, what you need to do next is to kind of evolve it by, see, the Queen of Cups is all about, as I said, like reflection, seeing it through illusions, through barriers, It's a very mystic card. It's a very psychic card. So my suggestion from this reading, with whatever you're working with, when this new chapter comes, you have to see it as it plainly is. It might disguise itself as something. So it could be, I don't know, for example, someone might come up to you and offer you an opportunity for work, or you might find a job that you want to apply to, or something, a new endeavor will come through, and your task is to try to harness the power of the Queen of Cups and see what it's about to its core straight away. And that will help with this kind of like successful but hard to manage situation that you found yourself in. I hope that helps, Aries. Please be sure to like and subscribe and all that stuff. Thanks.